for Cybertron re-releases? Like, seriously, why are they releasing these figures? I mean, I'm not complaining. The War for Cybertron trilogy is my favorite Transformers line of all time, so... You know, you don't respect me. But why just Runamuck? Like, I understand, because every Earthrise figure was short-packed, but if you're gonna release Runamuck, why aren't you re-releasing Runabout? Runabout was infamously the harder one to find, and you didn't re-release him? And I'm someone who's notoriously really good at finding exclusives on accident, and not even I came across a Runabout. I found all the Coneheads, all the Earthrise Seekers, and I never found Runabout. Every Target exclusive in the past, like, 5 years I've been able to find with ease except for Runabout. And this is me we're talking about. Me! Me, not you, me! Whose channel is this? Mine! Get out of your own ass! But anyway, spoiler for this review, I like this enough that I want to go and buy another one and paint it black. This is Earthrise Runamuck. It's Runamuck, right? I'm not checking. And already, this is hitting me right in the feels. The War for Cybertron trilogy was and still is my backbone and biggest claim to fame with any collecting ever. I had almost every figure in that toy line, so the fact that the ones that they are re-releasing just happen to be ones I missed out on are kind of crazy. And this just... It feels good, man. Don't get me wrong, there's some Earthrise foibles in there, because Earthrise had some foibles in it due to the realization that people don't wash their hands. But this does things so differently from how we do things now that it's kind of crazy. Like, we've upgraded so much, but so subtly that it literally took a re-release of this figure for me to realize that we've changed it all. One thing that is different is the matte finish. This figure has a nice white matte finish paint all over it, except for the clear parts, which I do understand. It is matte-y, but it isn't as matte-y as it is on the other parts. And it gives it a nice heft and quality. It makes it feel nicer than newer figures. Why don't they do the matte thing anymore? They clearly still can, because they re-released this. We have the painted rims, which while being clipped in, do roll just fine. And the lovely gold accents, and the red. Please tell me those are Blaster compatible. Yeah! Like, I don't know, this feels a lot weightier and just feels nicer than a lot of the deluxes we get nowadays. It's cool that they're $7 more now. They even painted the windshield wipers, guys. Come on. Hell, even the underside is nice. I don't know what's... Robot mode. That is a combiner foot. Yay! Hey! And after a pretty great transformation, all things considered, we have a super accurate robot mode. Y'all remember Infiltration? No? Oh, okay. The matte finish in the vehicle mode does come back in this mode. Though unfortunately, a lot of the gold ends up on his back arms. He's just absolutely drenched in robo detail, which I'm sad to see being phased out now. And strangely enough, I think the kibble kind of adds to his aesthetic. Like, the plates on the back of his arms are pretty bad, but it actually, strangely enough, makes him look more visually interesting. Also, the hood on the chest, that's fake. That's not the real hood. If you didn't skip the transformation like a good boy, you can see that the hood actually ends up on his back, which you don't really notice from most angles. Though his legs are pretty hollow. But strangely enough, I think the all-white color scheme does a lot to hide it. One small gripe before we move on to the head sculpt is he does have a lot of clear plastic. And there, as much as I want to deny it, there is a lot of force they need to put, especially on the backpack during the transformation, which is clear plastic and has clear plastic hinges. So, be careful, it might break. But that's not stopping how much fun I'm having. I love the head sculpt. It's something about the eyes, man. Something about the eyes and the lower set mouth plate just makes him look so mischievous, like he's about to paint the Statue of Liberty. If you know, you know. God, I wish I had Runabout. This makes me want them both so bad. God, Hasbro, do the re-release Runabout. Re-release him. Something about the eyes and the lower set brow just... And again, the matte comes back in this mode. I don't know if this is all white paint or just really dense white plastic, but it feels nice and I just want to mess with him. This, strangely enough, to me feels like hand candy. If you have ever watched a Perspective End video, I'm not describing it. Another detail that I really like is the fake wheels on the back of the real ones. I know that they're not painted and that might bug some people, but the fact that they even included these as a reference to the original toy is just, it's so nice. I also appreciate the weapon port here, here, at the top of the shoulders, and here. Another thing that I wish wouldn't be phased out now. I like the weapon ports. Let me weaponize. Stop getting rid of them, aerial bots. Accessory-wise, he comes with this very generic gun. At least Runabout came with two. This one just has a hole in it for literally no reason. Wolf of Cybertron had a lot of really good weapons in it, and strangely enough, this is one of the weakest ones. It's just really generic looking, very, very Ray-punk. He looks good holding it though. Or, if you've read your Bible... I'm at peace. We have a ball joint at the head. And due to the transformation, there's a little hinge joint so you can get him to look way down. I've actually used that joint for pictures. There's a hinge joint here and a rotation in the shoulder, so you get a nice 360-degree rotation. Though, due to the transformation, he does have Rodimus / trigger-happy shoulders, which do bother some people. And I'm not one of them. Rotation of the bicep. Slightly less than 90-degree bend at the elbow. He's got limp wrist power. Rotation at the waist. He can kick that high, go back, not at all. Wait, really? Can you be... Oh. I didn't write that down, actually. It can go out that far and in that far. Rotation here. You can make it look like he broke his leg, but the knee bend is under 90 degrees, but due to the transformation, you can transform it to get a lot more. His toes can go up, down, a lot, actually, and there's an ankle pivot, and also you can adjust the heel. This figure is easy to pose, and also not at the same time. Like, I'm holding him because I want him to be in this pose for the thumbnail. This looks great, doesn't it? Like, you can finagle it and you can get it into any pose you want, though that's the thing, it requires finagling. Just a few things in the torso and the shoulders are a little too clashy for my liking. Just a few short steps away from being perfect, like every other Wolf of Cybertron figure. Can't believe this thing was in the same toy line as, like, Earthrise Wheeljack. Love that thing. Here he is next to the legendary Earthrise Optimus. The mathematically proven most different Transformer from Runamuck ever, the Fallen. Sideburn, who is a lot smaller than I thought he was. Springtrap, because Five Nights at Freddy's 2 came out, but I don't want to talk about the Funko figures anymore. And Siege Grunt, why not? Ah! Yeah, he's good. He's not profound in the way a lot of figures are, or even in the way a lot of Wolf of Cybertron figures were. But he's just simple, fun, and I like him. There's definitely a few foibles that if he were made today, I doubt would be there. But there's also a lot of things that I know are here that I know for a fact would not be in a modern release. Like the matte finish. I just realized, isn't this guy supposed to have orange on him? Is it a pain in the ass that his brother doesn't exist? Yeah. But if you want Runamuck and Runabout to be united so badly, go to the store, buy one of these suckers, and spray paint him black, okay? Prove your devotion. On his own, he's a fun time, but with his brother, I'm assuming he's really nice, but I don't have his brother, so I'm sad. It's a good toy. Bye. Seriously though, where's the orange?